Hey, welcome back, folks. We're going to continue our playthrough of Wizardry 7 today. Here we are, sitting outside the Terang Empire's High Chamber. Our party is all rested up. We are all buffed. We only need to watch out for Deirdre and Edith's next level ups, but that shouldn't be for a few hundred XP points. Let's try this thing. Oh no, an encounter. You are the ones the Watchers have spoken of. Higenra Terang is ready to receive you. That's cool, but we're gonna go this way. Not this way. Huh. Apparently we cannot go that way. Let's go the other way. A large assemblage of Terangs stand guard in the corner of the room, carefully observing your every move. One of them motions to the door, pointing 3 hands and a claw. Clearly, he wants you to step through the door. That is cool that you want me to go through the door, but I want to go through you. Not this way. Fine. We're going to have someone here who's like, oh no, not this way, you gotta go the other way. The Imperial Chamber. Talk about getting railroaded. I just want to kill bugs. You are surrounded on both sides by dozens of the twitching Terangs, ready to strike, should you make the slightest wrong move. To the north lies a small window, and 13 dozen paws, claws, and appendages point the way. 13 dozen, that's 156 of them. Well, I mean, that's 156 paws, claws, appendages. I don't know how many paws, claws, / appendages each of them is pointing with. Let's find out if we can get into a fight here, if they're going to keep railroading us. Yep, keep on the railroad. Well, I guess we're going to talk to Higenra Terang. Stepping up to the window, you peer into it. Seeing nothing, you wait. Very slowly, a large, bulbous brown mass draws up to the other side of the bars, and amidst a spewel of drool and foam begins to speak in a deep roar of cackles and spit. A deep roar.
Yes, I'm Higenra Terang. I do not trust you, but you might be useful to the Terang Empire. First, a test. I shall send you to Shridus with the message. Tell him Higenra says to strike. We shall see what you are made of. Go now. The Anthrasax shall deliver you to him. If you survive. Ha 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 ha.
And then the obese brown slug slowly slithers back out of the window and the way from whence he came. The surrounding hordes of Terang move to one side as you step forward, a symphony of crusty limbs pointing towards the door to the west. Higenra says, go to the Anthrasax. Here we go, the Terang Empire's Anthrasax. Ha ha ha. Random encounters. Love them. Wisers. These are bad dudes. I'm going to try to... I'm going to try silencing. Angie, you try to sleep the Watchers then. Deirdre, can you sleep? Yep. I mean, cast the sleep spell, not can you fall asleep? Let's see. Dealing damage to these guys, trying to crowd control the others, trying to... You know what? Fran will just have you attack. Well, we're doing all right. We'll focus on these wisers. Haha, could not get your summons off. Okay, and now we'll focus on the group where half of them are awake. Whoa, whoa, back up, back up. Got a little click happy, I guess, there. I am trying a different microphone this time. I'll see how it works out. Perhaps we'll get a little less extra crackly random noise when I'm moving and etc. I don't know what some mic issues might be. I'm just using what I got here. Very low tech and unprofessional. Amateur even. Okay, we get, three of them are awake now. And I was just going to say, well, if only one of them is awake, we'll just take a whole round of everyone hiding, but not with 3 awake. And now we should have 6 awake after that flurry of offensive. Guys, we just want to ride the Anthrasax. Fran, nothing to fear at your level up. Goodness gracious, you are rocking your stats there. Except personality. What's up, the Fran? Are you still angry about the whole not being given clothes to wear? So you're just going to be an ornery little person there? I tell you, I get no respect. What do we got? Ooh, we could get Awaken, or we could get, you know, actual big stuff. Golly. I guess I'll go with, yeah, she has already got Conjuration, so Create Life is kind of redundant. I'll go with Toxic Cloud. And then, hey Blythe, what's this? Static Sticks. I really got to use those things up. I really got to use them. Pulling the lever, a low-pitched hum fills our ears and the room fills up with a blue light, and then the cobalt light disappears. The room invokes a rather queasy sense of dread as deposits of an icky brown substance covering the walls and floor suggests the thought of some kind of weird alien habitat. Like terrain. I don't know which door to go through, so I'll go through this one. Not this one. Now this one. In the corner of the room you spy a huge foaming brown mass, and it begins moving in our direction. From out of the shadows, a menacing spider-like creature approaches you and hisses, "I am Shritus Terrain." Standing 9 feet tall, limbs twice the girth of any other terrain, brown cobwebs coating so thick and dark you know that this is no ordinary terrain, and the hot, fetid spewel which drools from his mouth makes his threatening disposition even more ominous. He hisses again. "Be quick about you, humans. I do not play games." Interestingly enough, he doesn't have a lot of hyphens in his speech. "Hedonra has sent you to me?" "Yes." "Then take heed, little pups." The Terang Empire has claimed this world as its purlieu, and any outsiders meddling in our affairs will be dealt with in a most expedient manner. If the Genra Terang wishes to test your merits, I will oblige. But cross us, and the full force of the Terang Empire will ring down upon your clammy little heads. What word has a Genra Terang given for Shritus? Side note, he said meddling. He meant meddling. Meddling with D's in there. Metal is something totally different. In any case, strike. To strike? Does he wish your heads devoured by the great Shritus Terang? I don't know, dude. I'm just following orders. Ha ha ha! They're not disgusting humans. It is the fat bellies of the nosy Umpani toads we will purge from our territories. They bring their fierce guns and machines to bear against all who would oppose them, but they fear the mighty Terang Empire, yes. Even with all their firepower, they cannot prevail against us. The Watchers must sense a momentary weakness in their defenses, and the wise Genra has determined now is the time to let them feel the vengeful claw of the Terang. Perhaps Genra has seen within you a power to assist us. Will you partake my vengeance upon the cow-bellied Umpani? Again, side note, yeah, a momentary weakness like, they just suffered a orbital bombardment? Meh. Will I partake in his vengeance? I'm not going to, but I'll say yes. Because I'm a very agreeable kind of fella. Or we are agreeable ladies, I suppose. So Genra may have chosen shrewdly after all. He is wise. Perhaps too wise. If you are to seek out the savage Umpani tracker Rodan Luarx and destroy him, around his neck hangs a gold medallion of his dead father. Bring the medallion to me, and you shall reap the rewards befitting proven allies of the Terang Empire. Do not return to me until Luarx lies a festering carcass. I go to sever the head of the Umpani. The simpering pig, General Yamo. Yamo's dead already, sir. Or ma'am. When dealing with an unpredictable and dangerous power, each moment becomes an exacting test, as if the boundary between reward and crucifixion lay upon the keen edge of a sword's blade. In the battlefield, such experiences are commonplace. But how much more deadly when the contest lies within innocuous surroundings and the wars are fought with words. It is with a sense of relief that you watch the great, monstrous spider thing known as Shritus Terang gathers his forces and exits the chamber, off on his crusade of assassination, hissing orders to those who follow in his putrescent wake, oblivious any longer to your lingering presence in the house. Now it is for you to decide your next course of action. Well, on my next course of action, apparently so enthralled was Shritus with his mission that he neglected to secure this old chest. Of course, mayhaps it too be another test. It is a test in as much as it is trapped, but I don't care about that. Because, again, my inventory space is at a premium right now. But here we are. We are now outside of Tarisha's house, the property of the Terang Empire. Empire may be strictly forbidden, but not to me. Okay. Back to Nyctalinth. Savey save. The Terang Guardians look a bit perplexed to see you, but move aside to allow you access to the window behind which resides Genra Terang. Now, see if I can remember the voice I was doing.
I see you have returned. Shredder's terrain is strong. Perhaps too strong. I will test you further. Find the place of the rat men. The watchers tell us that underneath lies another place. They have seen the map of the boat behind a rack of 6 spears, and say the first is not before the third, nor the second, but first after the 6th. It is the 5th that is first, and the 4th after the 3rd, which is second. And only then shall the way be revealed. Go there and find for me this map of the boat. Do not trespass elsewhere, or you shall be destroyed. And remember, the watchers see everywhere.
Yeah, So, the garrison of Terang seem unduly agitated, as if poised to strike. Still, they part to allow you passage to the west door. Oh. No, sirs. No, sirs, indeed. I am not your plaything. Wow, that did not heal nearly as much as I thought it would. There we go, that's better. So, Shridus thinks Agenra is too wise, and Agenra thinks Shridus is too strong. Ooh, the tension. I'm going to go step here. Wisers, keepers, something elders. Maximum sleep. Almost max silence. Almost max silence. We have no idea what you are, so we'll throw a big old sleep there. Okay, let's see. We were silencing and silencing, so if they are being attempted silence, but you know what? I will attempt more silencing. And Fran. I was attempting silence on these guys, but I'm also not going to do anything, so I'll try sleeping them. And let's see ourselves get wrecked. Oh, instant death. Killed me instantly. Okay, I need to maybe not try silencing, but using anti-magic. Let's try that. Let's try something different. Let's try hiding. We'll try the old, if we can hide, they can't cast spells. Dang, she didn't hide quick enough. Ah, well. I'll get them later. Would have been nice to get all that XP now, but... some puzzles you just can't crack. Now, we're going to go this way. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Unfettered access. Yeah, I know. I took a few steps and then I save again. That's how the game rolls. Inside the chamber, several Terrangs are chopping chunks of a gutted giant bug into a sickening gruel, dumping the contents into a huge bowl. The stench is almost overwhelming. As you enter, they turn to meet the challenge. was this chefs versus dudes? Or ladies? Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, you go silence the garters. Sorry, not silence, sleep. Blythe, you silence the walkers. Watchers. Goodness gracious. My mouth is not working well with my brain today. Angie, you fight. And Deirdre, you fight. And Edith, fight. And you fight. Oh, that goes perfect. No, could not have asked for a better opening round. They all fail their saves. Another finger rod, a mace and a scroll and magic and wand. Oh my goodness gracious. Ooh, may not have enough room for that. I'll drop that. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Stun mace. Well, I bet it stuns. Guess what? There. Restful scroll used up. Wand of Static. Huh, that is just a straight up permanent item. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll pick this up, identify it now. Naginata. I don't think that's better than what they've got, but I'll just hold on to it. Again, this is the more lefterly door of the room. Oh, this does take us back into the high chamber. We'll just see ourselves out of here. Thanks. And we got ourselves a stairway down, which we shall take. You descend into a large cavern, cold and dry. The ground shows traces of the brown, icky goo that seems to follow in the wake of the passing terrain, an indication that they probably frequent the area. Okay, quick aside here. I have a piece of parchment in one of our inventories that I don't actually need. Let me find other items I don't need. I probably really don't need those, but I'm going to keep them for just a little bit longer. Why? Because I don't know that I don't. I mean, I did read them, so I'm going to wait until I can get to a more central area and drop them. You know what? Electric glove. That's a secondary weapon. You can use that. Okay, why am I holding sandals? Drop those. And we'll just take this ring, put that in your inventory. Right, so now it's Angie that has 2 available spaces. And who's got the mystery gun? Okay, Angie also has the mystery ray. Good to know. Angie, which direction are we pointing here? We're pointing east. All right. Pointing north. North is the direction we want it to be. Neatly situated side by side as if statues in a garden, 3 Savant Guardians stand motionless, frozen in time. There is no indication of wounds or damage, yet they appear lifeless and quite dead. We're also going to jack up to Expert. We approach one of the immobile Savant Guardians. It appears to be dead. Angie, use the mystery ray. Ooh, click past it. Pointing the handheld device at the frozen guard, you pull the small tongue on its underbelly, bathing the statue in a wide, glowing ray. Nothing seems to be happening, when suddenly sparks begin shooting out of its head, and it springs to life in a mad berserked rage. Savant Guard attacks. 2 Savant Berserkers. Because their love for us is like a truck. Berserker. Fizzled the Bless? Oh, that's rough. We approach one of the immobile Savant Guardians, and it appears dead. Oh. Cancel. Cancel? I forgot. Connie's paralyzed. Okay, now we approach a Savant, and it still appears dead. Pointing the handheld device at the frozen guard, you pull the small tongue in its underbelly, bathing the statue in a wide, glowing ray. And nothing seems to be happening, when suddenly sparks begin shooting out of its head, and it springs to life in a mad, berserked rage. Oh my, more berserkers. Alright. I wonder if Edith can actually shoot that thing without me having loaded it. And here in the corner, we approach another immobile Savant Guardian. Appears dead. But if we follow the instructions that we found on that strange schematic upstairs, and we continue to use our mystery ray, we point the handheld device at the frozen guard, and we pull the small tongue on its underbelly, bathing the statue in a wide, glowing ray, and nothing seems to be happening. When suddenly sparks begin shooting out of its head, and it springs to life in a mad, berserked rage. System failure. Warning, overload. Host, central security access. Linkage server 018 at 67C1. Termination sequence initiated. Oh, those sounds mess up my throat. And with that, it attacks. Oh, this place reminds me why I don't normally do a lot of voices, because they are rough on my throat. Trying to recall the meaningless jumble of insane savant, you write what you can remember onto a piece of parchment, sensing that it might hold some vital clue. Alright, who got this? Must be Angie. Yep, we got. Read it. There we go. That's information. Well, went a little too far. Okay, Angie, we do not need the mystery ray anymore, and we do not need that parchment anymore. Let's just move this over. There. Now the 3 inventory spaces are all next to each other. Still 107, 122. Alright, we've got an extra finger rod here. Oh goodness gracious, which door do I take? Map time! This door. Yep, right here we go. Yeah, it's the livestock breeding ground with another glory hole. Golly, I don't remember. Did I give it to Fran again? Fran, always with the finger rod. We push that transparent rod into the latch hole, and we assume it opens. Stepping into the area, you know immediately that this building was not intended as a habitat for holding animals, as traces of faded and crackling paint covering the walls suggest some kind of artistic decoration that is not customary for slaughterhouses. Apparently, the Terang have little appreciation for such things, if indeed they seem to have any capacity at all to even recognize the concept of such thing as beauty or art. For them, a building is a place to put things, nothing more. As for this former church, once created to offer amelioration, now it is a battlefield of bloody stains, prison and inevitable abattoir. And I'll go back into the middle to proceed. Stepping into the small cathedral, you are attacked by swarms of jittery bugs. Are they doing the jitterbug? You know, inquiring minds want to know. Okay, dodge, very dodge. Nuclear blast, full force. Very dodge. And yeah, full force nuclear blast. Okay, that might have been a little too much full force, but hey. I don't think anyone's going to mind 36 exploded hog beetles. Well, I mean, you know, the people who have to clean up this mess might. Oh, hey, there were 2 that survived. Good job, Deirdre. You finished them off. It now occurs to you that some Terang is probably going to have to explain to his superiors how the food supply suddenly died. They are probably not going to be too pleased about it either. Yeah, well, them's the breaks. Okay. The small alcove is empty. The tough... should be a H in there. For though a faint image is still visible upon the wall in front of you. It depicts a group of rather short, squattish men kneeling before a bright radiance in the sky, in which a giant figure seems to be handing them some kind of sacred scroll. Could these be monks? From out of the wall, a strangely familiar apparition appears. Is this the ghost of Mercatos? Follow me. Sure. Stepping through the wall, you are not sure whether it was the stone that momentarily turned evanescent, or whether it was yourselves. However, the slight tingling sensation that you felt as you passed through has now receded, and the walls are once again quite solid to the touch. Yep, quite solid. The yard is damp and gloomy, having a distinct aroma about it. It is then that you realize just what this weed-ridden garden really is, and what all the engraved slabs sticking up from the soddy ground represent. Graveyard. What's in here? An encounter. Ghosts. Well, I guess we can shoot that glove even if we haven't loaded it with any ammunition. Okay, let's try this again. This time, don't all blink out. All right. Good going. Let's take a look at this chest. Figure it out. And Connie will do it best. Hey, look at that. First option already up there. We've disarmed the trap. Within the chest you find a long-stemmed spade-like polearm, an old set of oily leather gloves, and a small bottle of spirits. A spade, gloves, and potion, also a dagger, and potion, and hood, and diamond javelin, and quarrels. Oh lord. Okay, this is a key item. Gloves? I guess. Oh. Okay, who had the space? Is that Angie has the space? Probably. Let's try giving it to everyone else then. Okay. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that? Nope. Okay, gotta leave these behind. Okay, let's figure out what we got. Okay, there's the long-stemmed spade. That is a key item that we need. Nothing there. Nothing there. Skull Dagger. Bottle of Old Jakes. Queer Gauntlets. Okay, let's check our gauntlets situation. Okay, I think we've all actually got better than those things. Yeah. Okay, so let's go here and drop those gauntlets. And let's drop these things. Alright, then let's eat some cookies. Alright, good. And now we got 2 spots there. Okay, so we'll go back here, you take that, and now 3 spots in Deirdre's inventory. Deirdre, Deirdre, Deirdre. Caustic bomb. Hunter quarrel, well, we'll drop the quarrels anyway. Alright, diamond javelins. Drop those. Pick up that. It's a chainmail coif. -6. A scale mail is -5. Alright. A minor upgrade. Now. Caustic bombs. Does anyone else have caustic bombs? Deadly and toxic. Acid and stink. Oh, that's the first set of caustic bombs we've got. Alright, we have 1 inventory space. Okay, so we've got... Oh, well, we have an encounter. Also what we've got is a bunch of gravestones around here that we got to... we need to dig up at. Okay, don't actually care about that guy. Don't care about this guy. I do care about this guy. Or gal, I mean, I don't know. Whoever is dead here, that's who I'm caring about. Okay, let's just save. We'll snooze for a teensy bit to get those fears gone. Okay. And we'll recast our magic screen. And Fran, you're the one holding the shovel, so you get to do the honors of digging up this grave. Digging up the grave, you unearth an old rotted coffin containing a rather well-preserved corpse of some bizarre creature. Uh-oh, the bones begin to rattle. It's an encounter with 2 emus and 4 ghosts. It's ghosts. Anti-magic, there we go. I don't remember if you cast spells or not, but not going to take that chance. And meanwhile, we'll just anti-magic those ghosts in case we don't dispel them. Oh, never mind. . Let's see here. Emu's paw. We'll take that. Jewelry? We'll take that. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're gonna drop that cherry bomb. Why? Because there's only one of it. Drop. And we're gonna drop that ancient dust, because there's only one of it. Alright, 2 spots for Deirdre. And we got ourselves a scroll of Death Wish. Jewelry of... don't know. Okay, you get that. You... identify. Oh, man. Level 4 didn't work? Okay, big time. Level 6. The Scarab Necklace. It is cursed. It has a magic food power, which restores mana, or spell points. 40% hypnosis resistance and 40% psionic resistance. Ooh, that's special power. I think it was, if you used that, you'd get a point of intelligence. Let's just save the game. And we'll just try it out. Is it a point of intelligence? Invoke its special power. Nope, it is a point of piety. Well, that was close. So, if we need it, we've got a magic item that can give someone a point of piety. Like if we need to give it to Deirdre. Oh, another encounter with 4 ghosts. Oh, Edith. What's up with fizzling your spells? Is it because that power glove is messing up your somatic actions? I know that's way too much of a weird game mechanic for them to have included, but hey, I like to think it. The ground is somewhat soggy here, and the entire area seems to be sagging into the earth. We're gonna stop, take a rest. Okay, let's just do some healing. Heal yourself. Throw a little more healing at Angie. All right. Let's get a look-see here. 6,500, 81,000. Sorry, 65,000. 85,000. 81. Oh, goodness gracious. Brain and mouth still not working together. Come on, you're supposed to be a team. Digging up the grave, the mushy ground collapses beneath us. We land with a hard thud, tumbling to the ground. Shucks, I should have cast a hazard shield. Also, formerly known as levitate, but dfortae renamed it. Shaking the dizziness from your head, you stand up to find yourselves in a large cavern. The atmosphere seems breathable, though dry and a bit stale. Peering up towards the surface, you spot the place from whence you fell, about 30 feet above your head. A hole of light in the darkness of the cavern sky. You know what? I am going to cast that on us. Because we're crying out loud. I don't want to take those hit points worth of damage. 10 spell points is worth way more than trying to heal that up in a bit. Okay, now, Fran. And we do that, and we fall with a thud, but we don't take any damage. And we're still down here. Okay, what direction are we facing, Angie? We are facing east. Alright, good to go. What have we here? Gobs of moths. Wow, Connie, you did not put up much of a fight before you went insane. Okay. Oh my, oh my. You know what? Nuts to this. Pull out the big guns. The nuclear blast guns. Oh golly, Fran, you're the only one left. Yeah, you just fight. Fran single-handedly saves the day. Oh, and now we get cave thraxes. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see. If Fran still has enough spell points for a good-sized nuclear blast. No, she does not. Okay, we're just gonna not do that. Goodness gracious, I am glad I saved. Okay, so first off, back up. Okay, normally I would not cure poison in the middle of a fight, but because I know what's coming, we're also going to heal in the middle of a fight. And you're just going to rest. Okay, now we'll all hide. And now, from the shadows, this way, if we have a fight with a bunch of cave thraxes or giant insects or what have you, although we will end this fight and then we'll start another fight, so we'd have to hide again. Oh well. Wait. Let's use some stuff. No, you fight. Blythe, you use something. Fire sticks. Okay, thraxes. Huh, only 8 of them this time. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna try to have us all hide. Hope we're faster than these things. Deirdre, Connie, awesome. And now you fight, and you fight, and you fight, and you nuclear blast, and you fight, and you nuclear blast. Yeah, I probably should have gone with a higher level nuclear blast. Yeah, Thrax, you don't get to ambush us and then run away from it. Well, that was only 17,905 experience points? Huh. I don't know, I just would have thought it would have been a bit higher. Oh, moths! A lot of air magic getting thrown out. I am not liking that paralysis going up on those folks who were supposed to crowd control them. I'm not liking that at all. Wow, none of them got put to sleep. That's a stinker. Wait, let's back up. What have you got to use here, Connie? Angie, likewise. Yeah, not really good for you. Yeah, max level nuclear blast. We're not messing around. You know what? I've been carrying these potions for a very long time. Let's use some. There we go. Okay, here we are. Underground, beneath the city of Nyctalinth. I think next time we will continue our adventure as we seek to leave here. In the meantime, I'll say thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you have a great day.